Hi, I'm Brian Margolis, president of the Margolis team, and welcome to Snow Apocalypse 2021. We thought 2020 was such a great year and all the wonderful, not so wonderful things happening, and now we have this going on. And today I'm really excited for Freedom Financial Friday. We have a special guest with us, and that is Jamie Collins, our buyer specialist, who joined the team last year. And you'd say, oh, what a horrible time to get into real estate. He joined right before COVID in February 2020. And he's from Edinburgh, Scotland. So he's going to have a little bit of a funny accent or great accent, however you'd like to take it. And Jamie, just wanted to ask you a few questions. Could you just tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and your kind of start in the real estate career?
Yeah, happy to be here. Like you said, Jamie Collins. I'm a buyer agent specialist, work with buyers from Edinburgh, Scotland. Been in the US for a while now, but hopefully still have the accent. And like you said, been in the business since February of last year. And, it was thrown in the deep end with COVID and everything like that. But it's been a great start. I've really enjoyed it. I'm loving every moment so far.
Fantastic. Now, Jamie, your first 6-7 months in the business, how many families and clients were you able to help?
So first 6 months in the business after being licensed, helped 15 families or people get into their new homes, which was awesome. It was really fantastic. Met a lot of really nice people, and hopefully have created those relationships for a long, long time.
Fantastic. Congratulations. And just to let everybody know, the average agent does 4 transactions per year. So 15 in your first 6-7 months is outstanding. It's got to be something more than the accent, wouldn't you say?
Who knows? It could be.
Well, absolutely. Well, Jamie, for a lot of people watching, we have friends that are, their kids might be buying their first home, or they might be first-time home buyers. Or they're thinking, they've owned their home for a few years now and they're first-time home sellers, and they're thinking about buying. What would you say are the first steps? What's so most important for a person to do when they're thinking about buying their first home or their next home?
Yeah, so I would say there's probably 4 main steps that I like to talk about, especially with first-time home buyers, is they're new to the process. And the first one could be the most important one, is find out what you qualify, how much you qualify for. So speak to a lender and start taking that path if you think home ownership is the path for you. Second one, speak to a realtor. Okay, us on the Margolis team, people that are in the business day to day who are going to have a great idea of the market that you want to be in, and get an idea of where you want to go from there. Then the third step is figure out exactly what you want and where you want it, your must-haves in a home. And then fourth step is just sit down with your realtor and figure out how the buying process works, what your market's like, and really what to expect.
Okay. I couldn't agree with you more. It's never any fun. It's fun shopping online, and that's where most buyers start. It's like over 90% of buyers start online. And then as you get a little bit more serious, get in touch with that lender or realtor. And the realtor, the Margolis team, we have a group of real lenders, just not lenders, but great lenders. And we even have a program right now that'll help buyers, whether first time or they need to sell their home to buy their next home, that we can help you buy your next home with a cash offer and no upcharge. So if that's something that interests you, it's a great thing. And Jamie, I know that you know a little bit more about that. What do you think a cash offer does for a buyer compared to somebody that's FHA, VA, or conventional buyer getting a loan?
So like you said, being an all cash buyer is huge. A seller is 3 times more likely to accept a cash offer over conventional financing. There's a lot less risk attached for the seller. So it is huge, especially today in this market. Like I said, I work with a lot of buyers in all price ranges. The numbers just came out last week for the month of February, and average days on market is down 35% from this time last year. And the close price to list price is up 3% from last year. So you can see that it's a competitive market. So a cash offer really, really does make a lot of difference.
Absolutely, and agreed. And I know you're on the front lines, and well, so am I, and all of us realtors and even lenders, and obviously the buyers. It's a very competitive market. There is that lack of inventory, and with the historically low interest rates, it's just a great time to buy. So do those four things that Jamie talked about. Get in touch with a lender, and I'm going to go one step further and add another adjective. I'm going to say a great lender, a great realtor. Okay. And then, so then what you can afford, you feel comfortable, you trust the realtor you're with. The Margolis team, we've been practicing for 21 years, since 1999, and we look forward to helping you. And then the thing is then find out exactly where you want, so once you find out how much, then you can figure out, where that price range is. So, sometimes it's school districts, sometimes it's what you can afford. Okay. Maybe it's, you want acreage, used to live on acreage. So it just, it's going to be a lot more snow to shovel if you have a long driveway this weekend. So, but there's a lot of positives because you have a lot more elbow room. So, Jamie, do you see anything coming down the pike, or we're in the spring market now, and what do you think is going to happen coming up here in the next couple months? Do you have a crystal ball?
I don't have a crystal ball. I would love one. That would make my life a lot easier. We expect, or I expect, I should say, more buyers as spring comes. Typically speaking, the end of spring, start of summer is the busiest time. So people like to shop while the weather's nice, which makes sense. But also we hope that more people will sell. They'll start moving. So that'll open up some inventory. Things will get a little bit more open here. And it might not be as competitive. It might be, like I said, we don't have that crystal ball, so we don't know. But what we do know is now is a good time to buy. There's a reason why it's so competitive out there, and that's because buyers are trying to take advantage. It's a great time to buy. So let us know how we can help.
Absolutely, it is a great time to buy because your purchasing dollar goes so much further with these historic low interest rates hovering right around 3%. It just you can afford a whole lot more, and that's why so many people are doing this right now. So. Well, Jamie, we really appreciate it. We know you're busy, and I just want to say congratulations. You helped another client get under contract yesterday afternoon. Is that correct?
That's right. Yeah, a out-of-state client buying for family here in Boulder. So it was great. Spoke with them for a few months leading up to it, kind of figuring out exactly what they were looking for. The right home hit the market, and we were fortunate enough to go under contract.
Well, congratulations. And I know that there's a lot of buyers that are frustrated out there. So if you want to win and write a winning offer, get in touch with Jamie. You can reach him at jamie.themargolisteam.com for the website, or just the Margolis team website. Jamie, we really appreciate you joining us. And we know you're very busy. And at the same time, you're never too busy for referrals or for new clients. So, and we work as a team. And, just one last thing. I heard you have a showing assistant. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. So, like you said, very busy. Not too busy, never too busy, but busy. So, we are fortunate enough on the Margolis team to have a showing assistant, where if I am showing down South Denver and someone wants to see in Boulder, we can make that happen with my showing assistant, and I'll still be there to, do everything else, like offers, speak with you, speak with the seller, the listing agent, and figure everything else out. But it's good just to have those boots on the ground and someone else to help us out and keep doors open.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's just a part of our commitment and our service commitment to you, to help you in this very competitive market, is so that we don't miss out on your home because, someone else is too busy to show it to you. We at the Margolis team will make sure that we get you in that home right away. So again, Jamie, thank you for sharing all this great information, and we wish you a very safe weekend, and hopefully, you don't get stuck out there driving around this weekend. And if there's anything that we can do for you, the public, any questions, please visit us again at the Margolis team, or shoot us an instant message, or just a little post here. And if you like us, please like the Margolis team. And everybody have a great weekend, and stay safe and get ready to shovel.